What's up guys, my name is mysteryscope and today I'll be bringing you guys a review on the MP5 RAS Centurion. So the MP5 RAS Centurion is classified as a submachine gun and it's the NX rare variant of the MP5 A4, which is unlocked at trainee, I believe. You can get this gun from multiple cases, including the current Mist N plus, the Mega Mist crate, the normal Mist N, and also some ABC cases. I believe the Mist Golf in November, but next one doesn't, as of now, next one doesn't have most of these cases. So right now you can just get it. You can only get it from the Mist N plus and the MP5N case, which next one gave out on Friday, for people who logged in on Friday. And yeah. Moving on to the statistics, there's damage of 33, portability of 77, rate of fire of 86, accuracy of 67, and recoil of 61. So starting with the damage, which is at a very low 33, if you compare it to the current guns, like the CZ Scorpion, Magpul, whatever, it's 3 points under, and that's a lot. That makes a really big difference. Since the MP5 series is already known to be really weak, and the most powerful MP5 variant is the MP5 Mod Mark II, which has 35 damage, and that's not even the current average. But nevertheless, I believe it can still do a 4-shot kill to the front at close range, and maybe a 3-shot kill to the back of a light vesta. I'm really not sure because I haven't done any actual testing, but it's still enough. So also, to increase the damage, you can customize this in the Gun Emporium. You can do a level 3 piston upgrade, which will actually increase the damage by quite a bit and make it a lot more usable. So yeah, portability is at a 77. This is actually it's light, but it's not as light as the more recent guns. But 77 portability is already lighter than the lightest assault rifle in the game, which is only at 70 portability. So 77 along with speed gear is perfectly fine. So you don't need to worry about that. Rate of fire is 86. This is around average, I guess. There's those SMGs like the UMP and the P90 with the high 70s and low 80s rate of fire, and then there's the more recent ones with the high to 90. But 86 is a pretty good balance, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Accuracy is at a low 67. Despite what the stats say, you don't really need a scope on this gun. In this gameplay you see me, I don't use a scope at all. But if you do, you know, even normally people don't really use SMGs to tap fire people at long range because the damage drop off is just gonna make it kind of useless. And peekers, even with high accuracy guns, it's still kind of hard to hit them. So yeah, but hip fire accuracy is actually really good considering the MP5 series has really low spread. So you can hit people with your hip fire at mid range and stuff and still get headshots and everything. So yeah, that's still fine. Recoil is 61. As I said, the MP5 series is known for the tight spread and also the very low recoil. 61, even statistically, this is one of the lowest, the guns, SMGs with the lowest recoil. I believe the CZ Scorpion has 59 and the Magpul has 60 recoil. But then when you actually spray against the wall, they actually have a lot more recoil because of the rate of fire increase. And the MP5 itself, even at mid range, you can spray and it still won't get out of hand. So the recoil is actually really good. Also, firing modes, there's an automatic function as usual, and also a burst mode, which is really good. I'll talk about this later. So ammo capacity is 30 in 1 mag and 90 in reserved. Modifications, you can add any scope you want, but in this gameplay I don't use the scope at all because you really don't need one. But you can use one if you want. You know, it helps taking down mid-range enemies. But suppressor I'll definitely not recommend because it's already weak enough, and if you make it even weaker, it'll be even weaker than Uzi, and that's not gonna be fun. Magazine, you can add one if you want. You know, if you want to get some really nice accolades, you could, you know, put on Extend Mag 2 or something. But with your normal normal default magazine, you know, just reload a bit more frequently, you can still get those accolades and stuff. Customizations, you can customize the piston, trigger, and barrel. One that I would definitely recommend, as I said before, is the piston. So you get with level 3 you get a lot more damage, more powerful, and maybe if you feel that the MP5 straight fire is a bit slow, you can upgrade the trigger to level 3 as well. I'm not sure if the barrel will make the recoil better, like straighter or more sideways, but like I personally just ignored it. I just customized my piston and I was happy. So yeah, overall, now I'll go back to the burst mode thingy. The MP5 is a really good gun, really good SMG compared to other SMGs when it comes to mid-range, because you know a lot of the SMGs are more or less limited to close quarters only. Once it gets a bit further, they can't land their shots. That's the good thing. That's the thing about the MP5s, especially this one, because it has a burst mode. With the burst mode, as you can see in this gameplay, the spread is really tiny. So as long as you can aim, and if you aim for the your enemy's face, you will hit their face. Like with burst mode, the spread is just amazing. And even without burst mode, as long as you manually burst it a bit, at mid range you can still get those, you know, aimed headshots and everything. So yeah, overall, this is a very balanced gun. It's kind of like people see it as rather underpowered for an NX Rare, but to be honest, this is one of my favorite SMGs in the game. To me, it's just that amazing. So yeah, if you got this from the MP5N that Nexon gave out, or you know, the Mist M Plus, just give it a try. Chuck it in burst mode. Aim for them headshots and enjoy. So yeah, that concludes my review on the MP5 RAS Centurion. If you want me to review any gun, just leave it in comments below. And if I have it in my inbox or something, I will try my best to do it and get it out as soon as possible. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, drop a like, comment or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.